This is Brian Polk from Suspect Press, and you're listening to the Literati Records Podcast.
You were the front line, shaking every moment. I could live lives, and I could play you, baby. 'Cause you had those dark eyes, and I formed the beams for rapture. But now you're the dark skies, the path, the pains persistent. Size away all the lies that you built around me. Size away all the lies that you built around you. Size away all the lies you forget about me. Size away all the lies you forget about you. I think in my mind I gave you the victim, the favorite to lose life, and hold her only for a while. But now that I see you, now that I see your black eyes, it's part of a costume for the Jesus ball. You might throw size away all the lies you forget about me. Size away all the lies you forget about you. Size away all the lies that you built around me. Size away all the lies that you built around you. 'Cause you realized you could take it, 'cause you knew I could never break it, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause you realized you could break it, 'cause you knew I could never take it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love gone, size away, size away, size away, size away, yeah, yeah. Size away, yeah, yeah. Size away, yeah, yeah. Size away, yeah, yeah. Size away, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to episode 158 of the Literati Records Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Graybeard, and I want to thank you for tuning in, turning on, and supporting independent music. We have a great show lined up for you today, as my guest is Brian Polk, creator and editor-in-belief of the Suspect Press zine. We'll find out more regarding his interesting job title in our interview. But right now, it's time to mention the people who make it possible for us to bring you this show. Of course, I'm referring to our awesome sponsors, and today we tip our cap to Sasquatch Design. Todd can get you hooked up whatever your graphic design needs. Websites, logos, branding and identity, letterhead, and more. Sasquatch Design has you covered. You know, we focus a lot of attention on the bands and artists that help make up our amazing local music scene. But often those same people are involved in other projects that contribute to the larger arts community of painters, writers, poets, film, TV, or video artists, sculpture, many diverse art forms. So, when possible, I like to shine a light on these other forms of expression that feed our impressive artist community. Joy Subtraction drummer Brian Polk already had a solid reputation on the local zine scene from his days of publishing the Yellow Rake, when he decided to enlist the assistance of other local writers and poets to start his latest literary effort, Suspect Press, whose first issue came out in December of 2013. Suspect Press is a writer's feast of book reviews, comic art, fiction, music reviews, artist interviews, poetry, and short articles from some of Colorado's gifted community of writers. You can find copies distributed around town in many of the places where music and art culture thrive. I got the second issue at Mutiny Information Cafe, but if you've missed it, Brian is always ready to drop a copy in the mail for anybody who wants one. But enough of my yakking. We'll bring on Brian and let him tell you all about it. We filled today's playlist with some of the bands covered in the first 2 issues, and you can find a complete track listing, as well as links to Suspect Press and our sponsors in the show notes on our website at www.literatirecords.com. It is now my honor to bring on Brian Polk. All right, well, I'm down here at Mutiny Information Cafe with my guest Brian Polk of Suspect Press. It's a great new zine that you started putting out in 2014?
Yep.
Beginning of the year?
I suppose 2013 we released it in December, so...
Oh, okay.
Basically 2014.
Well, I love your title for your position, Editor in Belief.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by that?
Well, it's something I came up with. I used to do a zine called the Yellow Rake, and it was just something I came up with then. And I don't know, it's kind of like a modesty kind of thing. Like, editor-in-chief just sounds so pretentious. So I just wanted to say, like, editor-in-belief to kind of take the edge off a little, you know?
Yeah, sure. Well, what prompted or inspired you to start the Suspect Press zine?
Well, I had done 29 issues of the Yellow Rake, and I wanted to do something kind of spectacular for the 30th, but I just didn't have the funds. So I went and asked Dan if he would want to do like an ad or something to make this something special. But as I was thinking about asking Dan, I was also thinking about maybe starting new again, you know, doing the Yellow Rake more consistently, and maybe instead of doing just something big for the 30th and then going back to the zine format that I was doing, the copied, stapled, hand-stapled, hand-copied, you know, all that, the zine format that the Yellow Rake was. Instead of doing that, going back to the Suspect Press, how it's laid out now, which is, you know, mass-produced newsprint, you know.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Thank you. But, so as we were talking about it, and you know, I met with him, and as we were talking about it, the idea of starting something just completely new, completely fresh, happened. And so we just went from there. Bounced ideas off each other, and he would become a part of it instead of the Yellow Rake was my thing. So to start something new, we could bring in new people. So then we brought in Ken Arkind, who's the poetry editor, who's, you know, nationally renowned poet, internationally renowned poet even, and then Dan is a big part of it too. So we could all come at it together, you know, and so that's just where it all came from.
Well, you mentioned Ken Arkind there. You have some other pretty recognizable names that are providing material. Jason Heller, and you mentioned Dan Landis.
Yep.
Josiah Hayes.
Yeah.
Were these all people that you kind of hand-picked, or did you have some kind of submission process?
No, I've been working with them for a long time, the Yellow Rake days. Very briefly, I wrote for the Onion AV Club when Jason Heller was the editor. And so we've always just kind of... all these people that work on Suspect Press are people that I've been working with for years. And
you knew you had chemistry and a familiar vibe.
Yeah, exactly. They all submitted to the Yellow Rake, and they all thought the Yellow Rake was cool. So I knew that they would be excited, and they were just excited about this new project and that they would submit. And yeah, I was right.
Well, content-wise, the zine's pretty broad. You cover many different styles of writing: poetry, short story, op-ed, music reviews, book reviews, and interviews.
Yeah, that was always how I was going to do it. Just throw it all together and see what happens.
Not particularly focus in on any one particular style.
No, I don't have the attention span for that.
Not many people do, probably.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I mean, the format's great. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Now, it looks like you also have some local sponsorship that you alluded to. You want to go ahead and give a plug to some of those fine people and establishments?
Well, Dan Landis, obviously. Watercourse, Studio City, Watercourse Bakery. I know some Mariposa, which is his hostel that he has in Mexico. That was a no-brainer. They were obviously going to advertise because Dan's a part of it.
Sure.
And he puts in a lot of financial resources as well. Nooch Vegan Market. My wife owns Nooch Vegan Market, so that was a no-brainer
No
as well.
problem keeping it in the family, man.
Right.
For sure.
And then, let's see, Fast Geek Press, Charlie Fasano. He, the City Mouse, Charlie the City Mouse Fasano. I worked with him forever, and we work on each other's projects. And so he submitted, and in lieu of paying him, he advertised for his books that he put out.
Hey, that works.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Okay, we've mentioned a few of the people that you're working with on the zine. Are there some other local artists in music, art, or literature that you think our listeners should check out? Maybe Andy Thomas being one.
Oh, sure.
He's in the first issue there.
Yeah, I reached out to him. I said, however you want to be a part of this would be cool. I like his work, everything that he's involved in. And he's got he does so much.
Yeah.
He's
lot.
so prolific too. But anyway, I knew he just had written a book, and I said, if you want to review, send it my way, or if you want to write something or have an excerpt, whatever, let me know. And he sent me the book, and I reviewed it. And he'll probably be in the next issue. But I have a lot of respect for him. He's a super sweet, nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's just so down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. And always involved in really cool stuff, too.
Definitely. Man, what an ego we're giving him.
That's all right. We don't mind.
What's his new
plug
book
it.
called? We should probably plug that. Yeah, so the book he wrote, Hell is in New Jersey. Pick it up. It's a really good book. Highly recommend it.
Some other reviews in here, too. Some great album reviews. The New's latest single, What's Hip?
Yeah. The New is fantastic local rock and roll. Definitely should check out. The Spells I review as well. I really recommend the live show. The front man, what's his name? Ben Roy.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
He'll come like right out into the audience, man.
He'll
sing right in your face if you let him. That's great.
If you stand right up close, he will yell.
Yep.
Right in your face.
A lot of energy with those guys. It's an awesome show. Well, can you give us any teasers on what's coming out in the next issue?
Sure. Yeah. I interview in the Whale. I plan to interview the Spells tonight. I'm doing something a little different. Instead of focusing on one band, I'll do like kind of brief synopses of a couple different bands. I think to break it up a little, and then just do like micro interviews. So I like to get drunk first, approach them at the bar when they've, had a couple, and then just kind of let it rip.
See what comes out.
Yeah.
That's
so far the In the Whale thing came out really cool. Like really cool. What else? A lot of the same writers are going to be in it. Dan has a couple things. Ken, Jason Hellis will be in it again. Noah Van Scriver will be a part of this one. He drew some comics that are really, really funny. I got another guy drawing comics that are really funny. So this will be a lot more art for sure.
Well, the Jason Heller piece was just, if people like suspense,
Yeah.
definitely check that out. I mean, there were at least like 3 times in there I was like, oh, I just want to stop reading. And this is freaking me out.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Me too.
Definitely check that
It
out.
definitely elicits an emotion for sure.
Yeah.
You won't come across it. That's some active reading there.
Yeah. If you have a really active visual imagination when you're reading, you will creep yourself out reading this because he describes some of the stuff so well. Mm-hmm. You're trying to get that mental picture, and then as soon as you do, you're like, I don't want this mental picture to go away.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
There's some truth in that, though, man.
But it's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Well, you also play with local band Joy Subtraction. Mm-hmm. What Joy Subtraction track should we close this interview with?
Well, I guess track 1, side 1, which is Kill the Blue Dogs.
That's the one we play on the local show a lot. That's perfect,
Is it?
man. It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Absolutely love that song.
Cool.
What other artists should we throw in the mix? According Crimes?
Just do According Crimes.
Seems appropriate.
Sure. The Spells. Put the Spells in there.
Excellent. Slice Away?
Slice Away. That's a really good track.
Yeah. Well, Brian, thanks a lot for taking your time to meet with us. And tell us about your new zine, man. It's really good. I highly recommend people go and check it out.
Yeah.
Great reading.
It's for free, so we distribute it mainly like South Broadway, Colfax. You'll find it on 13th Avenue. Basically, the places that foster art, like local creativity. Those kind of places you can get it for free. And if not, hit me up. You can find us on Facebook and send me a message that way, and I can mail you one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, definitely go check it out, y'all. Thanks again, man.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Well, here we meet again, masquerading as gentlemen. Remark those smiles, my friend. Symptoms and allergies. don't know why. You got a super soft knife in the middle of your back. You don't know why. You got a super soft knife in the middle of your back. You don't know why. You got a super soft knife in the middle of your back. You don't know why. Got a super soft knife in the middle of your back, you don't know why. You got a super soft knife in the middle of your back, you don't know why. You got a super soft knife in the middle of your back, you don't know why.
I got the Lord's work to be done.